Hello there, I'm your host Peter Taylor. Welcome back to Turnpoint Theatre's Tickle Scratch, a free online showcase presenting new work from across the globe, performed to you in the comfort of your own home. Tonight is part 2 of our theme, Love Changes Everything, which was selected by our panel of judges, including our special guest judge for this week, performer and writer Tom Manning. So, let's get straight into things with our first piece, called Honestly, by Stephen Korbar, performed by Lily Garbutt and Tom Manning. Moments after a breakup, a young couple discovers that they can be honest with each other for the first time in their relationship. Enjoy.
Are you really sure?
I thought it was better if I just told you straight out.
I just don't know how I could be so totally oblivious. I thought we were just this great couple.
Would it help if I said that I'd found out that we were actually related? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to...
Oh, don't do that. Don't be all sassy and adorable. That just makes it worse.
We've only been seeing each other for like 3 months. I mean, did you honestly think that it was going to turn into something long term? Oh.
So what happens now? We just don't ever see each other again?
You know, honestly, I think that might end up being easier for you.
Well, can I ask you something honestly? Your reasons. None of that stuff was really the truth, was it? It really does have something to do with me. I really am the reason you're ending this, aren't I?
In a way, I suppose. I think maybe you were just a bit clingy for me. Just for me. I know other girls who really like that.
But you don't. I can accept that. I mean, I thought we were getting along fine. It all seemed good, you know, sexually.
Oh, the sex was great. I mean, that's probably why I didn't end it after the first month. It was other things. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I guess I'll just be all right. It's funny. You know how it works out? This is probably the only time ever either of us has ever really been completely honest with each other since we've known each other.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
What?
Oh, nothing. I just mean, well, now that we're on the topic, I've always had this weird feeling that the second time we met, it wasn't entirely coincidental.
I hung around your block for about 3 days.
I knew it. I knew it.
Not all day. I wasn't being weird or anything, just until I ran into you again.
Oh, I just got this feeling you were so nervous when you brought it up. I'm interested. What, just out of morbid curiosity, what is the biggest lie that you've ever told me? No, really, it doesn't matter now, right? The very biggest.
Well, you know how I told you I was working with this Habitat for Humanity thing this summer? I hooked up with that girl, but I stopped seeing her the minute I met you.
You kept on seeing her anyway?
Oh, no, I dropped her like a frickin' hot rock. I just never actually did work with Habitat for Humanity.
But you told me all about building the houses. In such detail.
Oh, they had a really great website for volunteers. They showed you exactly what you'd be doing. It was all very inspiring. Everyone seemed so committed.
Oh, but you weren't. You didn't do anything.
Well, no, but it sounded like such a cool thing to do. And you always got so hot whenever I mentioned helping the third world.
Oh my god, that is so appalling.
I just wanted to impress you so much. I didn't care about anything else. I guess you were really wrong about me, huh? You thought I was all clinging and nervous, and here I am telling you all these lies that are worse than anything you could probably ever even imagine. What? What did you couldn't have lied worse than me.
Remember our second date? Just before we went back to my apartment, and we were pretty drunk, and I let slip my deep, dark secret about the time I once made out with another girl.
Oh no, not that one! Why? Why would you make that one up? That one not be true?
You were being such a delicate little flower, and neither of us were going to get laid that calendar month, and I always know that story works really well on, well, guys, so just went ahead and sealed the deal. Don't mean to disillusion you, but you are never going to outlie me. Nothing that you say or do is ever going to surprise me.
I made out with another guy once.
No way, really?
Swear to God.
Oh my God, this is so good. When was it? Who did you do it with? Was it in college? Were you drunk?
Hi, and in grad school. I was just at this party really late, and there was this guy who looked a little like Cameron Diaz.
No way. I don't believe you. This is so great. And here I thought you were this big, boring Eagle Scout. And now all this time you've been bisexual? So you're going to start dating big old hairy guys after me?
No, never been interested before or since. That one time at the party with that Cameron Diaz dude.
Oh my God, this is just so cool. It's like we've entered some alternate dimension where we can just make each other tell us the truth. So, did you ever make yourself throw up? Did you ever steal from a pharmacy? Have you ever set a fire? Oh, come on, you have to tell me the truth now.
No, and of course not. I'm not a total crazy pyro. Have you done any of those things?
No, and just a little one, but I helped to put it out. Oh God, do you really think I'm crazy now?
No, not really.
Do you think I'm as smart as you are?
Yes, I think you're very smart. And you really think I'm smart?
Yes, I do think you're smart. I think you're also quite naive. I mean, just really gullible. Ewoks were never a real species.
But you say...
Do you really think I'm pretty?
Are you kidding me? You're so beyond pretty. It's not even a serious question. What do you think?
Actually, your looks were the real reason I first went out with you. You've got great body, great hair.
No. I mean, do you think that you're pretty?
What do you want to know that for?
You just always take so long to get ready. You're always all worried about your makeup when you already look perfect.
Not particularly.
That is insane. Now, I do think you're crazy. Jesus, what's the matter? Didn't your daddy ever tell you were pretty when you were growing up? Oh, shit. Sorry. I didn't mean that.
Well, he never really said much of anything. That's just how he is.
Sorry. Have you seen anyone professionally?
I don't really have a yoga class every Monday and Thursday. I don't know why I didn't just tell you. It's not like we're living in the 1950s, like shocking revelation. Like everyone's fucked up from their childhood, but I don't know, it just seemed like such a cliche, like low self-esteem, body issues, feeling like you don't deserve to.
A girl once called the police on me when I was in school. She wouldn't go out with me and I just kept showing up, and she finally called the police, and then it came to my dorm. It was the year I was in the Hot Man on Campus charity calendar. Any girl I asked would have gone out with me, and I just had to have the one who wasn't interested. I didn't get arrested, but I got a warning. A warning.
That's really shitty. I've called the police on lots of guys, but only if they were really rough with me.
I would never in a million years hurt a woman.
Well, not everyone gets off on spooning like you do.
I can't be alone. That's the thing. I just can't stand to be alone.
I actually think I kind of prefer it.
I actually paid a hooker to spend the night with me once, and I didn't even bone her.
I end all my relationships after 3 months. I never go a day longer.
Last week I went pricing rings for you. I put down a deposit. I really thought you loved me.
I shot a man in Reno once, just to watch him die. I'm kidding. Like the Johnny Cash song? My God, you are really weak on pop culture references.
Oh yeah, because that's what I really need to be worried about. Holy shit, we are both just so scary. I just really did not expect to be doing this today. I was just thinking maybe lunch, I don't think I've ever talked to anyone like this.
Yeah, me either.
It's really kind of...
Yeah.
I've never told anyone some of this stuff.
The magic of knowing that you never have to see someone again as long as you live.
That really must be it. And it's just so funny when you think about it. I mean, it takes most people their whole lives to get to this point. And it's like we've had a whole private vetting process years and years from now. I mean, if we were together and I was all bald and you had a big old butt, we could just tell each other the truth about how gross we are. We would never have to lie.
I'm not sure you can make it years and years without lying. I think, maybe it's like kissing. When you're that close up, sometimes it's just better not to have your eyes open.
I still think that you're really pretty and smart and funny.
And I think you've got a really great body.
We make such a great couple.
I'm sure you'll find someone who will love you for exactly what you want them to believe that you are.
We still have that dinner tomorrow night. Just out of morbid curiosity, are you sure you wouldn't still like to go with me? Just to make it 3 months and 1 day.
I really can't. I'm busy tomorrow. I should go now. I'm running late and I've got to be someplace at 3 in the traffic. It's going to be terrible. So
where do you really have to be?
Honestly.
All right, and then next up we have Fetish by Andrea Aptecker, performed by Jasmine Horn. Regina loves cutting men's hair, and she's not shy about dating clients. Her friends want her to settle down, but Regina is a free spirit, and settling down is not on the cards. She doesn't need a husband telling her what to do. Thank you very much. Should have performed that with more sass. But anyway, enjoy.
I was 12 when I started cutting hair. I got a knife for hair. Became a licensed hairdresser at 17. It's funny how guys get all agitated when they walk into a salon, like they don't belong. Male clientele just have a different energy. They yak about the cars and about the football game and whatnot. But when my hands start working their magic and the acetone and hormones are firing on all cylinders, their shoulders relax, soften, they become pliable, and boom, they let down their guard and tell me about what's in here. Like they're at a confession. Forgive me, Regina, for I have sinned. Do you know about the 5 love languages? Mine's physical touch. That's why I'm a hairdresser. I got a hair fetish, if it hadn't dawned on you. I massage the scalp, like so. Then I push the man's hair delicately behind his ears, the warm water and the creamy shampoo, and then I gently dry his face from the spray of the water. His face feels like rough sandpaper. My hands feel like soft Chinese silk. I appreciate a man that smells like a man. Real leather, musk, or cigars. As long as he don't smell like coffee breath. Oh no, I draw the line at that. I keep some icebreaker mints in a drawer, for such an occasion. I drink Coca-Cola, not coffee, so I don't smell of nothing. Unless you count peroxide. I'm gonna get brain damage. 25 years of breathing in hair dye? I'm astonished I ain't dead already. Look at me, walking around. I went to dinner with a client by the name of Gordon. Oh, he was something to write home about. I thought he saw something in me, my vibrant energy, my artistry. The truth be told, I think he just was taken by my giant bosoms. Thought I'd be a sure thing. Garden, he took me to a fancy diner. Real silverware and whatnot. White tablecloths. He was different at dinner. Less pliable. Kept going on and on about his job. He's a lawyer. And lets everybody know it. If I were him, I'd keep that zipped up. Afterwards, he took me back to mine. I brought him upstairs, and before you think it, nothing happened. Except sex. I took him to bed. Sunk my fingers into his lustrous locks, the hair that I'd made. His thick, glossy hair was the best part of the evening. The rest of the performance was, well, vanilla. The morning afterwards, I gave him some bread and some jam, and I sent him on his way. He tried to see me after. I said, no, we're done. It's over. Once I had his hair clenched between my fingertips in that bed, there was nothing more to know. I knew everything. The thrill was over. 'Cause see, the thing is, he didn't look me in the eye. Not once. I'm a person. I got feelings. Sometimes I ask myself, what will become of me? Regina, Maria, Cacilio. I should settle down, people say. Get married. Get somebody to come home to every night. Someone to laugh and cry with. Celebrate holidays. Crawl into bed with and watch a drama. You know, grow old together. But see, I think it's a load of crap. When I think about it, it makes my skin crawl. Love changes everything. And not in a good way. I don't want to do somebody's laundry. I don't want to clean up someone's vomit after they've been on a drunk night out. I don't want to console them when their parakeet dies. I'll send them a card. I don't want to listen to them going on for hours about that friggin' parakeet. I don't want to listen to you talking about how you're just this great big hot shit in the world. I don't want to pretend to agree with your sage opinions about the government and war, 'cause I don't. Don't you go pitying me. I see the way you look at me. Over 35, lives alone. What a tragedy. You gotta be kidding me. I don't need no man telling me what to do, how to think, how to vote. Do you know how many women vote the way their husbands tell them to? A lot. I read an article. I'm not lonely. Not everyone has to be like you. I'm fine just the way I am. Thank you very much. So when I get too old to look after myself, you can roll me out in the street to die. Call it a green burial. Nobody's gonna come to my funeral because nobody's gonna remember me. All I did was cut hair in my life. And that's just the way I like it.
Our next piece is In Memory of Calvinball by Erin Moughon, performed by Lindsey and Joella Ranaivoson. Best friends Jones and Murphy are playing their own game, as they have been for what seems like forever. However, a sudden confession of love threatens to ruin more than gameplay. Enjoy.
What is Czechoslovakia? What?
Technically, the correct answer is what? was Czechoslovakia.
You know tense doesn't count. Alex accepted it. Those are the rules we agreed on. And you owe me 200 rupees and a hotel.
What if I give you €5 and 3 hotels?
And Australia.
And Australia.
That works.
Who is Eric Blair? Excellent.
Thank you, Mr. Burns.
Don't be jealous, Smithers. Oh, Burns.
Amazing. So I get all of your chickens and 10 of your rice fields.
But I get to keep my cheese.
Of course.
Steele. Who is Boutros Ghali? Yes.
Challenge.
Accepted.
Spell Boutros Ghali.
Challenge card.
The challengee must do the chicken dance before rolling the dice.
Murphy.
Yeah, Jones.
How long have we been playing?
What day is it?
Monday. No. Friday? Wait, it's definitely Wednesday.
Then 3 years.
Years? That doesn't sound right.
It is entirely possible we've only been playing for 3 hours. We are operating outside of time and space here.
Your watch is broken again, isn't it?
How'd you know?
You always get a little philosophical without your watch. How many episodes have we gotten through?
Let's see. All of March, part of April.
That's not so bad.
And considering all of the special episodes we deleted, that would have put us playing for...
I love you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
We seem to be stuck on a loop here, Murphy.
What is Kit Kat Dennings?
Murphy.
So I move here, and I owe you Poland and a lap dance.
Murphy.
Well, come over here.
Murphy!
Look, the rules say I have to do what's on the card or lose a turn and 1,000,000 points. I've come too far to lose. Now get in the chair.
So, we're not going to talk about this.
Talk about what?
Murphy.
You said that. Get in the chair.
Fine. It's just, we've known each other for a long time and we have so much in common. I mean, how many people can stay in a room for however long we've been here playing a game we made up? It's just, look, can you stop that for a minute? Because I'm trying to have a serious conversation and I can't concentrate when you're doing whatever this is.
And the cheese is mine. You were saying?
Please don't do this.
What?
Try to be all coy.
I didn't know I was trying.
Does this game really mean more to you than I do? Really?
Of course not. But the game is always there for me in the awkward moments. Right now, you're just creating them.
This is awkward.
What would you call it? You just come out of the blue and say I love you. How'd you expect me to react?
Well, not by yelling at the TV screen.
Jones.
What?
It's just so confusing. I mean, no one's ever played this long with me before. People usually get frustrated and give up after 2 hours or less. Usually less.
And that's what I'm saying. We're so good together.
I don't think this counts as together.
We're playing, strategizing, defining the rules. How is that different to any other relationship?
Most people aren't competing against each other.
But that's the beauty of it. You see, I have this theory. I think that everybody is secretly competing with everybody else. And in relationships, it's all about the winning. They say it's all about give and take and whatnot, but really, when you get down to it, it's all about the winning. The best relationships are the ones where there are gracious winners and losers. Well, I suppose actually the best relationships are the ones where people take turns in winning.
Wow.
I know.
Someone really messed you up, didn't they?
No. Well, Yes, actually, but that has nothing to do with this. With us. We could be an us.
Technically, we are an us. Don't even say it. I know I'm being facetious. But still, I don't know. We're just so comfortable. I just never thought of anyone like that. I mean, wow, that's a lie. It's just, I've never had anyone think of me that way.
What way?
The way you're talking about. People don't look at me that way. Don't say those things to me. And here you are. And you're fun. And cute. And nice. And saying these things. I don't know what to think anymore. I just haven't thought about you in that way. I stopped thinking about love a long time ago. And then to have it brought up again. I just don't know what to do. Playing is so much easier than thinking. Why can't we just play? Why ruin what we have?
Because that's not good enough anymore.
Jones.
It's fine. If you don't feel the same, it's fine. My turn? What is baby Ruth Ginsburg?
That's not what I'm saying.
Then what are you saying?
I'm saying I don't know.
It's not good enough.
What do you want me to say?
Something definitive. That's what I thought.
Definite enough for you.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I guess I love you too. No guessing. Sorry about that. No guessing. I love you too.
Wow.
Say something.
I can't believe that worked.
What?
I win.
Get the other player to admit they love you. If you succeed before your next turn is over, you win the game.
Better luck next time, Murphy.
Jones?
Yeah, Murphy?
Best 2 out of 3.
And finally, we have Bump in the Night by John Mabey, performed by Nicholas Pople and Samantha Lawton. There's never a good time for a couple fight, especially during a home invasion. And you're the invaders. On this night, one couple must decide what matters most when bumps lead to blow-ups. Enjoy.
There it is again.
I didn't hear anything.
It sounded like a whoosh crack.
Then it's probably just the wind outside.
True, the wind would cause the whoosh, but not the crack. What about the crack?
So maybe there's a tree scraping a window in the wind. Whoosh plus crack.
Someone's upstairs, Sarah. I just know it.
Things that go bump in the night are usually a boar, not a beast. Like when somebody sees a mole and automatically thinks it's diseased, but really it's fine because moles are just ugly.
Why would you say that? You know I'm self-conscious about my moles.
I'm just saying, don't make leaps of logic. Like hearing the wind outside doesn't automatically mean that there's burglars in the house.
But we are burglars. Inside the house.
You're missing my point. Look, the young couple who live here have one car, no kids, no pets, and I saw them leave over an hour ago in their Mercedes with suitcases. I've done my research. Ben, I love you, but if you can't deal with the pressures of this work anymore, then maybe I should work alone.
Wait. No one needs to leave anyone, you know. I get it. We've not been as romantic lately as we used to be, but...
I'm not divorcing you. I'm just saying maybe we shouldn't work together anymore.
Well, that's as bad as a divorce when you think about it. Stealing was what brought us all together. It's what we do.
Your heart isn't in this.
Listen, I'm only thinking about the wider picture because it's what I'm good at. Like, preparing for the worst, you know? What if someone's upstairs because they're house sitting?
Then they can stay up there, because the safe's down here anyway.
Cops could literally be on their way right now.
Alright, I'm done arguing. I'm gonna go upstairs and check it out.
No. What if they're dangerous?
We're dangerous.
Yes, but in a much more light-hearted way. Let's compromise. Maybe we could take something from down here right now and run, like a grab and go.
Ben, we stopped doing grab and goes when we stopped doing smash and grabs. We're not kids anymore, Ben.
I miss those days.
Yeah, me too. When we could only be tried as juveniles.
No, I mean, I miss it. You and me. An adventure just being with you. You know, I never even wanted to steal stuff. Just doing something with you was all I ever cared about.
You love stealing.
No, I love you. But the robberies, I just kept going with it because I didn't want to lose you. But now, after all these years, it's like I'm always panicking. I'm hearing noises that aren't even there. My stomach's always upset. And I swear, I'm growing moles in places I didn't even know about. But I'll keep doing it as long as we're together. No one gets through this life alone.
I didn't think you saw me that way anymore.
I've been seeing you your whole life, Sarah.
Oh, Benji.
Go, you head out the back exit. I'll tell the cops I was here alone.
No, whatever happens next, we go together.
Run, you fools! You beautiful fools!
Hello?
I knew it.
Go! This is why I only rob houses alone. Less complicated. All alone. Hey, wait up!
And those were our 4 performances for part 2 of Love Changes Everything. Thank you so much for watching the performances today, and also thank you so much to all the writers and the actors who were involved in this week's show. We honestly appreciate the time and effort that you put into every performance. If you liked the performances as well, please give the video a like, help share it around, help share the creative goodness to your friends and family during this difficult time. But in the meantime, I've been your host Peter Taylor at Turnpoint Theatre. Take care, stay safe, bye!